If you guys want legitimately the cheapest place to get yourself some FIFA coins, then head over to dftcoins.com in the description down below and use discount code KURT10 to get 10% off and make it as crazy cheap as £3.06. There's a really cool new FIFA pack site that has launched recently called Foot Genie. I'm sure you guys are going to hear a lot about it in the upcoming weeks. On the site, you actually buy coins and use the coins to open the packs, which you can then withdraw to get your coins. So if you guys want to check out this really cool site, click the link down below and use discount code KURT5 for 5% off. What's up guys, Kurt's here and welcome to a brand new FIFA 07's retro video. Today we're going to be looking at some more Wonderkids that were back in FIFA 07 that have kind of made it since their cards back in FIFA 07. Today we've got some of the slightly higher rated ones, some of the players that really did smash it, and some of the players that were even really good back then, even though they were quite young. But before we get stuck into it, what I'll do is say is if you could smash 1,000 likes on this episode, guys, that'd be absolutely amazing. Also, if it's your first time watching one of these videos, don't forget to subscribe. But first up, we have Sergio Aguero. He was playing at Atletico Madrid. He had 93 potential, 77 was his total rating, 85 pace, 87 dribbling, 71 shots, 74 passing. His card has obviously improved by 10, and honestly, I could genuinely see him getting closer to the 90s as the seasons go on. He's honestly one of my favourite players in world football. I really do rate Sergio Aguero. I would, dreams would be if he ever joined Arsenal. It's never going to happen, but I'd love it. But great player nonetheless. Next up, we have another player, again, heavily linked with Arsenal. He was a 76 rated card with 90 potential. I seem to remember last year he had an 86 or an 87 card. I may be wrong though, but I do think he's had higher than 85. I don't know. Maybe I'll check after the video and put an annotation on the screen. But anyway, 76 rating, 4-star weak foot. He had then 6 foot, same as now. But his stats have improved. His pace, his shooting, everything has gone up, including even every single stat. All 6 stats have gone up. Next up, we have Gourcuff. I don't know why, but I felt like I should include this guy. He's had higher rated cards. I think his highest is 80 or 81, but I just kind of found it interesting. Back when he was at AC Milan, so this would have been probably, he was 20, 21 at the time. He had 92 potential. I didn't realise he was that highly rated. He's never truly found the potential, but he's still a top Liga 1 player. Gets almost every single game for Lyon and is still a regular starter. And with 5-star weak foot, I think it's pretty cool. Next up, we have Higuain. I don't really know why I included him. I just thought it was really interesting the fact that he was actually down as French, and he's from France. I don't know why he's chosen to play from Argentina, but he was born in France. I assume he has parents or grandparents are Argentina, but it's very odd. If he was born in like a smaller country that's not very good footballing wise, then it makes sense for him to go and choose to play for Argentina if he thinks he can make it. But France is a big side. Like, it's very odd that he wouldn't choose to play for them. Nonetheless, he still had an amazing potential card back then, 87 potential. I think he had an 85 rated card at one point in Ultimate Team, but a very good card now. Been playing very well for club football as well, but really been struggling for Argentina recently. Nonetheless, a very decent player indeed. Next up, we have Blas Matuidi. This guy has an 89 potential back in FIFA 07. I'm not sure what his potential is now. I think it's around 87 now, but a very good card again. His card back then was still amazing for a silver. Could you imagine using that card? The pace, dribbling, defending, passing, all really well-rounded stats. I mean, his pace is the same, the passing is the same now even, and yeah, his card's very good for a silver back in the day, so it'd be interesting to see what it would be like if he had that card now. Next up is Nuri Sahin. I don't really know why I included this one, but I felt like he had 91 potential, which is mental. He was so highly rated back then, and he kind of did that little trip where he went to Madrid, he was at Liverpool, he went back to Dortmund, he kind of like jumped around a few clubs. He was linked with Arsenal heavily for a little while, but so is almost every middle tier Real Madrid player. But nonetheless, he reached kind of his potential, but not really the top that they expected him to get. And last but most certainly not least is Danny Sturridge. Of course, he was at City at the time. He then went on to Chelsea. He's now at Liverpool. He's been around a little bit. He's had a few loans as well, so he's been to a few clubs. But 5'5" apparently he was back in FIFA 07. That would be ridiculous trying to use him. 47 physical as well, but 4-star weak foot, which he only has 2-star now, which I found kind of interesting. Of course, they didn't have skill moves back then, so I don't know what his skill moves would have been. But that, boys, is the end of this episode. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button. Which players do you want to see looked back on for FIFA 07? And I will make a video for it in the upcoming weeks. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.